Today I have Miss Celine Foo with me.
I'm Celine.
Yeah, for some of you, you have known Celine. Celine has just crowned with the Miss Congeniality title from the Miss Universe Pageant recently.
Yes.
And on top of that, she was just promoted to be the but Sharon Rose Master of Atomy, Malaysia.
Yes.
So it's double celebration for her.
Yes.
Yeah. And thank you, Celine, for coming for this show.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
very honored. Thank you so much for your invitation, Jane.
Yeah. The year 2020 is actually a tough year for many of us. Our economy is hit by the COVID pandemic. A lot of people are struggling, right? But our Celine, she has done so much, and she achieved 2 major milestones in her life in such a young age. That is why I would like her to be here to share with us her secret of success. Yeah. So, Celine, the first question.
Yes.
Tell us, why did you participate in the Miss Universe pageant contest? Yeah.
Okay, so hi everyone. Okay, as Jane introduced, my name is Celine, and I recently got crowned as Miss Congeniality. That means Miss Friendly among all my other pageant sisters. And why did I join Miss Universe Malaysia, such a prestigious as well as well-known pageant, one of the most well-known ones in Malaysia? It's because of my advocacy and why I am so hard on for parenting education. So there is education for children, and as well as there is education for parents as well. And I believe so much in the power of, if parents do not just pass on the responsibility to teachers only, and they go and work very hard, but they also have the responsibility to educate very, very much at home while when they finish work and everything. And I really believe monkey see, monkey do. So from young to elderly, that's what I believe in, parenting education. Yeah, so that's why I joined this universe.
Yes. I mean, frankly speaking, I'm a mom of 3 kids. I would really hope that my children actually learn something from leaders like Celine. So, Celine, by participating in the Miss Universe pageant, does it actually help to contribute to your business in Atomy?
Definitely. I had so much more opportunity to meet so many new people, and definitely one of the main, of course, other than my advocacy, I wanted to raise awareness and exposure for Atomy in that industry as well, because many people still do not know what is Atomy, and some people still think it's a scam. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would love to have Celine to win the Miss Universe pageant, and because she is such a good ambassador for Atomy, right? You know why? Because Atomy's product is actually it's very high quality,
Yes.
but it's sold at very reasonable price, and to some extent, a lot of people, they actually feel that, oh, good quality product cannot be sold at this price. But you see, our Celine Foo is actually, the product.
Lover.
She's the product lover of Atomy, and
Yes.
she's such a good ambassador for us. So it actually not only helping her, but helping the rest of the Atomians as well. Thank you.
Yes. Very good. It's very good that the reason why I say that a lot of people do not believe that, if as long as it's good quality, it has to be expensive. But in Atomy, it doesn't have to be. It really can be, as affordable, and you yourself that is watching in front of the screen, maybe you're not your average income. With your average income, you can use and consume really, really good quality products from Atomy. So yeah.
All right. Celine, can you also share with us your education background?
Okay. I graduated from the UK and of international marketing, and I got first class honors as well, because I'm a hard worker. It's not because I'm extra smart, and I'm very sure everyone is extraordinary as long as they have a platform that is correct for them. Yeah.
Wow. You see, the first class student who choose to be an Atomian, who choose to actually build a business out of Atomy. Tell us, why do you want to build a business using Atomy platform?
First, actually, it's because of my mom, okay? And a lot of people started Atomy actually because of their mother. And I want to tell you how my mom got me into Atomy is through, she didn't tell me directly, but she wanted me to pick up some products for them. Because I know for myself, direct selling before Atomy is not for me. So, I don't know if Jane mentioned, but Atomy is actually a direct selling company. They do not just do direct selling, but they are actually their competitors are not direct selling companies like Lazada, Shopee, and whatnot. So that's the thing that caught me, because when I was back in the UK, or even when Malaysia wasn't very into online shopping, or even electronical payment system and whatnot, when I was in the UK, I could just bring my phone out and it can just be all that I bring out. All the cards and everything is inside my phone. So there's this thing called Apple Pay or something like that, and it's so convenient, and I do so much shopping on Amazon. That's why I saw the potential of Atomy, because of the free registration, completely no registration. So it's exactly when you register a membership at Grab, at Lazada, you consume and you get the points. So that is one of the many reasons why.
Okay, so I must think of a way to also con my daughter to join Atomy when she's 18 years old.
She just have to meet us.
Yes.
She just has to meet us, and I'm very sure they will not con lah, but basically, yeah, she know that
Just
I won't want to come out. Yes. Okay, daughter, please don't watch this.
Yes.
Yes.
But you see, as a mom, after seeing this group of youngsters in my team, I will not, I will definitely agree that my children to join Atomy next time. Do you know the meaning to be a Sharon Rose Master in Atomy? A Sharon Rose Master like Celine, her monthly income range would be anything from 25,000 ringgit to about 40,000 ringgit in Malaysia. She is just 26 years old. She's almost like a fresh graduate. How much can a fresh graduate earn in Malaysia? You have an answer, right? Don't talk about fresh graduate. Even the top executives in the multinational companies in Malaysia, how much can they earn? I believe it's anything ranging probably 20,000 to 50,000. So Sharon Rose Masters are actually earning almost like the top executive in multinational companies. And now I would like to ask Celine, how much more do you want from Atomy? Tell me.
Honestly, my goal is to reach the top, of course. In Atomy, there is a few levels that we have to go for, and I'm only on the third. And the reason why I would go all the way is because, first thing first, this is the third level, and on the second level, the monthly income is actually sufficient for me to survive in KL. If it's 15,000 to 20,000, it's more than enough, honestly. And if you say 3,000 as a fresh grad, definitely to survive in KL is not enough. But 15,000 is 5 times the income. So, but I could call it stop by Diamond Master. I didn't. It's because I know that a lot of my partners haven't reached this point. And there's no point if you earn so much money and you don't have anyone to share it with. And if you actually bring every single one of them all the way to the top, and that is such a much more meaningful thing to do. So I will bring Jane as well.
Yes, I want to be a Sharon Rose Masters also soon. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, Celine, due to the prolonged pandemic caused by COVID-19, a lot of people is actually suffering.
Yes.
Many of them.
And we have to all be careful together, okay? Social distancing.
Yeah. All right. So a lot of people is actually suffering. Do you think that it is actually important to build a passive income?
Definitely. Not just a passive income, an income that will really, really last you for a very, very long time. This is what Atomy will give to you if you work hard in this platform. Because first thing first, Atomy, the products that they sell is actually very daily necessity products, from toothbrush, toothpaste, and good quality ones, and it's very affordable. It's maybe cheaper than when we purchase from Aeon and where Jaya Grocer and whatnot. But the difference is when we actually build our business as we consume, a lot of people can make it. It's not like you have to invest a whole lump sum into a business. And if example, an entrepreneur like me, I really love doing business myself. The nature of any sort of business I love, and I see this opportunity of, can you imagine a business that has no risk at all, and no risk, absolutely no risk at all, and you just need to try the products and you love it. It's something like a good pastry and you would introduce your friends and your family to this restaurant or this cafe, and just because of the ambience and the quality of the food, it's the same intention. And when we are able to do that, we earn money from Atomy, but not exactly from here lah. So this is the passive income that I'm talking about. And honestly, now so more than ever, I really believe that a lot of people should start opening their eyes to see the potential of this business.
Yeah, actually, I do agree with Celine. Actually, on top of the pandemic, there's also other factors such as the development of science and technology.
Yes.
The AI is coming, the artificial intelligence is coming, a lot of automation will be coming as well, and a lot more people will be affected.
Yes.
So I actually do agree, everyone must have some kind of passive income, and you need to start building it from now. Celine, I understand that the highest ranking that we can go for in Atomy is something called Interior Master. Are you going to pursue that?
Yes. Honestly, a lot of times, this even at Sharon Rose Master, it was actually a dream of mine 3 years ago. And when we normally dream, it looks very far away. And when I finally achieve it, it's something like a dream come true. And it's really, even until now, I cannot stop feeling the goosebumps of it. And I believe with this type of consistency, as long as we're consistent with the little things we do every day, I'm very sure I will reach the top one day. Reaching the top is my goal. Why? It's because I will create in total 972 sales masters.
So many, including. By then I would be what?
No, by then Jane will be at least a star or a royal.
Wow.
Yes, and that is on the 4th ranking. And I really believe that as long as we dare to dream, because a lot of times environment will shape us to think, or to actually enclose us that it's not possible, it's so difficult. But if you actually see examples of it happening, in Korea, all those that have already reached the top, they are really ordinary. So for whoever that's watching this, I want to tell everyone that if you are very capable, if you are very educated, if you are very wealthy, okay, even very rich or whatnot, that's more you should do Atomy. Why? Because you will be able to help a lot of people. Because you've really reached a point where, actually helping people is so good. It's actually, focusing out. And the second type of people is the ordinary, like me and Jane. Together, we are very ordinary. Our background and everything, okay, not really capable, but because of Atomy, the platform that will bring us an extraordinary life, really something that I never thought that I would achieve 3 years ago. I don't even dare to dream, you know. But when it has already happened, it made me realize that more people in the beginning, it's so difficult for them to even think or dare to dream. So right now, I'm urging everyone to just at least consider this business because it's completely risk-free, and especially for someone like me, I see the opportunity. And this is a global business. I haven't mentioned. Okay, if it's a global business, meaning today, if in Malaysia it's very saturated, meaning there's too many McDonald's everywhere, there's too many Atomians everywhere, you can go somewhere else and do your business. And it's as though, you know, you don't have to put in money, you don't have to do anything, you just have to open your mouth and you have just to have to share the product and the company. That's it.
You haven't shared with us one most important reason why someone should reach the Imperial Master. How much can Imperial Master earn? That's the most important thing.
Of course, it's part of the most important thing because when you reach the top, it's no longer just about you. Okay, it's about all the 972 sales masters. It sounds like I'm all up there right now, but when you all have reached this point, you do not need to earn more than you have right now. Honestly, sometimes. But when you reach an Imperial Master, per month's income is averagely above 400,000 ringgit. So
There's a lot of money.
yes, and in Korea right now, there's more than 7 of them that has already achieved this ranking, and I really believe that. So can we all imagine this? Like all the 7, I'll just name 1 or 2 of them. The first one that really struck me was the 6th Imperial Master. What happened was that he actually named his story before Atomy. He was actually just doing his business, and it got to a point where he was very poor, and I think he was bankrupt or something. So he actually brought us to imagine his life back then, and that he came home with a roof that was all raining very heavily, and the house was leaking very badly. And when he saw his daughter laying on the sofa, the water was dripping on her, and at the same time there was some cockroaches around her. So this was the clicking moment for him, that he realized that he cannot be poor. He cannot have this type of life anymore. And I'm very sure the person that is watching this right now, to you guys that is watching this, you are not as in their condition as bad as him that time. But he reached the top. He knew what he wanted, and he go on and got crazy over it. I can say that the reason why he's able, or all 7 of them is able to reach where they are at, is because they are able to let go of their comfort zone. I think my most famous quote that, not mine, but I got it from someone anonymous, that I've been spreading around, it's this quote: if you don't sacrifice for what you want will be the sacrifice. So right now,
Very good.
yes, and if we don't sacrifice the time, we don't invest the time, and we put it into constantly social gatherings and chit chat. I don't know. For me, it's really one after another. I don't have time for any of that right now because I want to focus so much on my leaders. I want to make sure they succeed because they want it. So I'm sorry, at the moment, no social life, except for socially with Jane. Their story is actually very ordinary. I remember all 7 of their stories because it's all very heart-aching.
From what I hear from Celine, I have 2 conclusions. Atomy is a platform that can help the poor to get out of poverty, and it can also help the rich to help the poor. Don't you think this is such a wonderful platform? Wow.
So So to you that is watching this, if you all have any questions or you have any comment, you can actually comment down below, and we will have more content coming up soon. If you have any content that you have in your mind that you are interested for us to talk about, I'm more than honored to appear on this channel and to actually share with you guys my experience, because little goes a long way. So see you next time, guys.
Bye.